Hello, I'm Rain Goddess at Arenum.com. I'm a clairvoyant, medium, and empath. I automatic type and am a clairaudient. I'm a relationship and money reading expert. I give year-round readings and past life readings. I interpret dreams and give timeframes during readings. I do astrology for couples readings. I am on the path of the shaman and have been trained in 2 different types of shamanism. I used to be a Wiccan high priestess and am now a Reiki master. I use tarot cards and the pendulum to help bring you answers, but I don't need these tools whatsoever. I feel I am here to help serve mankind and help bring anybody that comes to me for a reading up on a higher spiritual path through the truth and healing. I hope to meet you soon. Blessed be.
Hi, my name's Alice Simone and I'm a crystal ball and tarot reader from London, England. I work by scrying in my crystal ball. Scrying is an ancient clairvoyant technique. I also work using tarot cards, currently using the Thoth Tarot deck, and particularly interested in the psychology of relationships and understanding how relationships tick and how to help my clients get the best out of their relationships. Hope to see you in free chat soon.
Okay, so Tatiana, what is your question for me? Thank you, Fuzzy. Honestly, I'm not very big on the twin flame thing, so maybe another question would be better, and that would be a really, a really long reading. So, and it's not that I don't believe in twin flames. I believe there's an energy like that. Just the idea behind it, I'm not sure, because I think we're all connected energetically. So I don't know if there's really just one person out there. That's on this website. I'm not really sure that a description is really a good question to ask me as far as a demonstration is concerned, because descriptions are definitely a longer reading, more detailed. I'm asking for, a simple question to ask or to answer, not like do a long reading, because I have 3 people to do. Well, it can be more than a yes or no, but descriptions are definitely difficult. I don't know what you mean. Is it start with a J-A-G-J-E-M? I'm not going to guess a name. So if you don't have a question that's kind of like, simple for me to answer, then maybe we can go on or something. I'm not sure. So does your blood relative start with a J? Okay, that's a question I will ask you. Sure. So, Tatiana, I'm sure you have a blood relative that has a letter with the name of J, but the one that you're thinking of, I'm going to say no. Okay? So that's my answer to you. Okay. So my next person that chose Uranus is, let's see. I'm going to look in through you guys. So, Sunrise Starshine. So Sunrise Starshine, what is your question, sweetheart? So do I see that you're long distance love and you will bond more emotionally again? Let's look at that. I really see a lot of changes between you and your long distance love. So I'm kind of gonna veer on the side that things have changed, and in a way that is probably irrevocable. So I'm not really thinking that you guys are gonna a bond in the same way that you have. Yeah, that's what I have for you. Does not mean death. It just means irrevocable change. So it's like that's what you've gone through. I believe that your connection will be friendly, but I'm not sure it will get very emotionally intense again. And that might be for the better. This is the card that I have for you. It's the Nine of Cups in the future. And it is more along the lines of friends than like a love or a passion. So, yeah, that's my answer for you, sweetie. So, yeah, good luck to you, Sunrise. You're very welcome, sweetheart. So I'm going to look at the next person who chose Uranus. That's Indigo Child. Indigo Child, what's your question, sweetie? You're welcome, Sunrise. Let me see if Indigo's still here. Oh, yeah. Does your twin flame start with an I? Okay. I don't know why you guys get so hung up on twin flames. I think it's something that is like almost a compulsion, obsessive thing that we do with ourselves when we think about twin flames. I think, you know, it's probably better to look at us all as a group and understand that we're all intertwined. Let me answer this question for you. So my answer is no, that it doesn't. It doesn't start with an I. You hate them? Well, I don't know that we should hate that term, but I think we should look at it from a perspective of that we're all connected to each other, you know? Yeah, I'm not so sure about it. That's just my own perception, but I don't know. I've never seen so many people hung up on that word, and as I have since I've been working on Uranum. Yeah. So, Indigo, I'm sorry that it wasn't a yes, sweetie, but I'm just, that was my answer, sweetheart. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a message for you guys from my Osho Zen Tarot cards. Just gives you an energy to think about today. It may or may not answer a question that you have. Sometimes people say it helped me, it was just what I needed. Some people say, you know, it didn't resonate. That's okay. Whatever it is, just take it, and if it resonates with you, if it doesn't, you can leave it too. Yeah, I think we all mirror each other a bit, especially lovers, right? Okay. You guys are funny. So this is the card that comes in the psychological area, the Lover's card, okay? The Lover's card is kind of cool. I like that it came up because we were talking about twin flames here. The Lover's card tells us that we are connected to the people that are around us, okay? And not only are we connected to them, we also have karmic bonds with them. So the people that are around you that are very intense, we do have karmic bonds with them. We decide to learn lessons and grow with each other. And we, like a soulmate is, you know, described, which I don't really go into soulmate stuff either because it's very much along the same lines as the twin flame. But like that, we have, you know, growth that we are set up to learn with each other and to grow and to understand things on a different level that, you know, with each person that we may not have experienced had we not had a connection with that person. So there's definitely an energy around that we can look at, and the people around us that we love, and even the people around us that we don't love, you know. And I think the Lover's card is saying, you know, sometimes there's people that are in our lives that we're not necessarily in love with, that are kind of like, you know, they're difficult people, but they're in our lives because of other people or other situations, and we have to just deal with them. Look at that person that you have a connection to, you know, but you don't necessarily love them, and then look at them and say to yourself, you know, if they're what is the lesson that they're teaching me? Their presence is teaching me. Is it forgiveness? Because sometimes it's like a family member that is irritated us, but they're a family member and we have to be around them. And sometimes you have to learn, you're learning the lesson of forgiveness by still having that in your experience. Maybe it's the lesson of letting go. It's a past love or hurt love that has held on to you and you need to let go. I think the way to the Lover's card is also talking about having a lot of self-love for yourself, for you, a lot of self-love. If you have that self-love, you actually come up to allow yourself to experience love within yourself, and then it kind of radiates outward. So if you love yourself a lot, if you take care of yourself and do end up being sensitive to yourself, then you end up seeing that you're able to have love for yourself and for other people. So work on that within yourself, because kind of integrating